Hello. Hello. Okay, let me find myself on here. It's not showing that I'm live yet, so I'm going to wait just a few seconds. Okay, let's see. Let me do this again. Here he is. Okay, let's see. Oh, is it going to show me now? Is it going to show me? Oh, whoa. There I am. Cool. All right. YouTube must have gotten their stuff together. Hello, everybody. Let's see, we got Naomi in the house. We got, let me go up. Jer Bear, what's up, brother? Lenka, Robert, always here. Nicole Moore, Java Junkie, Christina Yaney. Naomi said, let's see, heavy strange odor coming from the Rubbermaid containers in the closet you need to get rid of. Ruby has your back. Scentsy works good. I love you, Naomi. So, first of all, I want to say congratulations to my girl Naomi because she has created her own YouTube channel, okay? It is Naomi the Crafty Savage. Now, Naomi, yes, girl, put your link in the comments and you guys have to go subscribe to her because she's going to be doing big things, guys, big things. All right, if you like me, you're definitely going to like her, so go subscribe to Naomi, okay? Okay. So, let's see. Let's see, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Diane, hi, nice to see you in here. Beth, Nicole. Okay, so I know Mrs. Coffee did not go on today, but she's moving and she needs this time, guys, all right? So, but I'm here. Hello, how you doing? Mrs. Coffee, are you in here? No? If you are, good for you, girl. You need to relax. Nikki, hello. Nicole Moore. Okay, so, yes, as you can see, I am working on a brand new diamond painting because I was getting tired of the other one, okay? And yes, I am working on the Alice and Van Gogh Alice and the Van Gogh Nocturne, okay? And this is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith diamond painting by Craftibly, which, by the way, I'm an affiliate with, so, you know. My link is somewhere down in the comments, or in the description, I mean, okay? Use code RubyQ15 to get 15% off of your order. Okay, this one's out of stock, by the way, because it's, like, beautiful, okay? It is a 60 by 80 centimeter diamond painting. The tray I am using is by Bella Art the Nicole. Okay, I just ordered some new trays because I'm obsessed. I got the 2 little ones, right? The set. And then I got the cookies and cream one because it looks badass. And then, you guys want to see something crazy? Right, so, oh, and I love that they're stackable too. You see that? Okay, so let me just close this real quick and show you the badassery, okay? Look at this. Look at this huge tray. What the hell? Look at this. What the hell? Okay, so this thing's huge. And, I mean, this is their large tray. And this is their, like, super duper extra large tray. Okay, for them color blocking peeps out there, this is the tray you want, okay? And it's cool because it comes with this large cover, all right? So I'm just showing you what I got going. I got my 2 pins from Diamond Pen Pal right here. These are beautiful. He does do some thick pens, so also he does take custom orders, so if you want to be like, you know, hey, I want this, he'll make it for you. I got my unnamed soda right here. I'm just kidding, it's Pepsi, who cares? And then I have my M&Ms because I love M&Ms, okay? So, let me look at chat real quick. Naomi says, thank you, my link is, okay. Sandra says, I'm so glad Mrs. Coffee allowed herself a break. I think she knows we're all behind her. Yep, exactly. Okay, so, what are we talking about today? Well, let me tell you. It's about this crazy-ass lady. Okay, this story is pretty crazy. Now, the reason that I found out about this lady Oh, if you guys see smoke, it's my infuser. Okay, the smoke is coming this way. So if you see any smoke, that's what it is. So anyway, I was watching this show. Okay, I was watching this show on Netflix, and it's called Dirty John. Okay, and I can't open this. What the hell's going on? Okay, it's called Dirty John, and it has 2 seasons. One of them is about this guy named John, and the second one is about a woman named Betty Broderick. Okay, at the time that I was watching this show, I didn't know it was based on true events, and I was like mind blown. Okay, so I looked into this Betty chick, and I was like, wow, this bitch is crazy. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Well, actually, I'm gonna be telling you a story. True crime time live with Ruby Q. Okay, hi, how are you? Okay, so Naomi put a knife in some blood. Yeah, in this case, it was a gun. So, I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, in this case, it was a gun, and if I have time, which I don't know if I will because I'm getting off at 9, I will be telling you the story of what's his name again? Arne Cheyenne Johnson, which, by the way, is part of the Conjuring universe now, because guess what, guys? Today is the day. Today is the day that the Conjuring movie comes out on HBO Max, if you have it, and out in theaters, which guess what I'm doing tonight? I'm gonna watch that movie with my husband. Okay. Let's see. Jeremy said, playing with Trapper, he'd bite my foot. Oh no, bite him back. Okay, so yeah, I'll be telling possibly 2 stories today. If I don't tell the Cheyenne or the Johnson story today, that will be for next Friday. I'm gonna be trying to do 2 stories now because I realize that every time I do just one, like, it's short. But I think this one's pretty long. Okay. Because I looked into this biznatch, and like she's insane in the membrane. Okay, so anyway, before I start, please give this video a thumbs up, as it helps with the algorithm, because YouTube's algorithm sucks ass. Thank you so much. Also, I have all these links in the description in case you are interested in anything. I don't think I have the Diamond Pen Pal one on there. I should add it, or maybe I do. I don't know. I think I do. But I do have Bella Art de Nicole. I have everything in the description. Okay, if you ever want to find anything, it's gonna be in the description. Unless it's not, then just comment and be like, hey, I need a link, woman. Okay. So, who's ready for this story? Because I am. I'm ready for this story. Okay, let me minimize this. And let me minimize my YouTube. Let's see. Oh, ooh, I could do this. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Oh, this is so much better. Okay, let's see. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm trying to do this. Doesn't give me the option to do it with this one, so you know what? I'm just gonna get out of this, and get out of this, and get out of this. There's so many things open, I don't know why. Here we go. Having a hard time trying to, okay, here we go. There's that, put that there. Having a hard time minimizing my windows for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so let's see. Here I am. All right, let's minimize that. Minimize. Okay, there I am. All right. Insane in the membrane, like half the women I've ever dated. Well, this woman's pretty crazy. Alenka says there's a cat in the box. Okay, so I will say, as I'm reading this, I don't work on my diamond painting because I can't do it at the same time. I can't do both at the same time. You may hear the kids in the background. You may hear Mr. Q in the background yelling at the kids because they're being ridiculously loud and obnoxious. You might hear some knocking on the door. Okay, there's stuff in the background you're gonna hear. Just ignore it. Okay, just ignore it. All right, so let's start. All right, so Elizabeth Ann Biseglia, that was her last name, was born on November 7th, 1947. She grew up in Eastchester, New York, with five other siblings. She was the third of six children born to devout Roman Catholic parents, Marita and Frank Biseglia. Okay, and they owned a successful plastering business with relatives, so they were very wealthy. Her mother was Irish American and her father was Italian American. The I can't even say their last name. It's like so Italian. The Biseglias were strict parents, and much was expected of all the Bisiglia children. As Betty later recalled, she was being trained to be a housewife since the day she was born. Or as she recalled, quote, go to Catholic schools. Be careful with dating, okay, until you find a Catholic man. Support him while he works. Be blessed in your later years with beautiful grandchildren. So anyway, they were like, you need to please your man, okay? Let's see. Naomi says the lies you tell those babies are angels. Yeah, and then when you left, guess what happened? Just get out of here anyway. Sandra said I'll be diamond painting and listening. Okay, so Betty graduated from Maria Regina High School in Hartsdale, New York in 1965. She attended and later graduated from the College of Mount St. Vincent in the Bronx, where she earned a degree in early childhood education through an accelerated program, and her credits also earned her a minor in English, so she was a smart cookie. In 1965, Betty met Dan Broderick at the University of Notre Dame, Indiana. Dan was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the eldest son of a very large Irish Catholic family. Okay. So the couple married on April 12, 1969 at the Immaculate Conception Church in Tuckahoe, New York. Betty returned from the honeymoon pregnant with their first child, daughter Kim, who was born in 1970. And she gave birth to four more children. So she had a daughter named Lee. She was born in 1971. She had a son named Daniel. He was born in 1976. And Rhett, who was born in 1979, and an unnamed boy who died 4 days after his birth. So she had two boys and I believe two girls. Yeah. Okay, so after Kim's birth, which she's the first one that was born, right? Dan completed his MD degree. He then announced his intention to combine his medical expertise with a law degree and enrolled at Harvard Law School. So he was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Harvard. Yeah. So Betty was the main provider for the family while Dan attended law school with the help of a student loan. Okay. Dan was quickly hired by a law firm in San Diego, California, and moved his family to the San Diego suburb of La Jolla. Okay. Betty continued working part-time, often selling Tupperware or Avon products while raising the children as a stay-at-home mother. Like, you know, back in the day, the man would go to work, the mother would stay home, take care of the children, right? That's how it was back then. I don't know why, but it was. So let's see. Tardy to the party was watching Brother Bear. It's okay, Harvest Moon, you're here now. Yay! Okay, so in the fall of 1982, Dan hired 21-year-old Dutch-American Linda Kokena, okay, a former Delta Airlines flight attendant, to be his legal assistant. As early as October 1983, Betty suspected that Dan was having an affair with Linda, okay, but Dan denied it. So, against Betty's wishes, Dan moved out in February 1985. He eventually took custody of their children, and Betty left the children, after Betty left the children at his doorstep one night, right? And the reason that she did this was because she wanted to show him that he could not handle the kids on his own. So she was like, I'm going to go on a mom trip. And she literally dropped off her kids when he wasn't at work at the house. And it's like, why would you do that? But okay, anyway. So Dan confessed to Debbie that he had in fact been having an affair with Linda. and a long, drawn-out, and extremely hostile divorce ensued. It was, everybody knew it as a Broderick versus Brodewick case, right? Because it's like one of the most infamous divorce cases in the U.S., right? Primarily because of issues involving women who had to work while putting their husbands throughout graduate and professional school. So, yeah, it was basically like, hey, she supported him while he went to school, and then basically he became very successful, and then he got himself a young thing and was like, all right, bitch, I don't want you, you're old. And dropped her, right? That's kind of messed up. Like, I mean, it's not kind of, it is messed up. It's pretty bad. Let's see. So, all right, by this time, Dan Broderick had become a very prominent local lawyer, serving as a president of the San Diego Bar Association. Okay, so he was like top dog. During this period, Dan was referring to himself as a Count Du Money, right? Like, you're lame. So anyway, Betty claimed that Dan made it extremely difficult for her to find a lawyer willing to represent her in the divorce, which put her at a distinct disadvantage. Okay, time out real quick. So basically, since he was a president of like the, bar of or whatever association, San Diego Bar Association, everybody knew who he was, right? So obviously they didn't want to represent his wife, because if they did, they could possibly get fired. So he was like, he had the upper hand. He was a lawyer and he was a president, so of the San Diego Bar Association, right? So he was like a dick. He was like, no one's gonna represent you, bitch. They all know me, So according to some research that I did, when they both went to court, right? Because they went to court for everything. Like, I'll tell you about it. But anyway, the first time that he walked into the courtroom, the judge was like, oh, what do I have the pleasure of having you in here for? Like, that's how good he had it, how he knew everybody. Like, even the judge was like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, how shitty would that be, right? Don't marry lawyers, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't marry any lawyers, okay? Okay, so let's see. Okay. Betty also believed that Dan used his legal influence to win sole custody of their children, sell their house against her wishes, and bilk her out of her rightful share of his income. So he basically took everything away from her, okay? So I did my research, obviously, right? And I was reading into the story, and I watched the whole show. Like, I binge watched it for 2 days. And it seemed like he was on a high horse, and he was like, I'm in charge and you don't got shit, like, without me you're nothing, and I'll show you. So he took the kids from her. I guess there was like rumors going around, like, I don't know if he created it, but there was rumors going around that she was like a pedophile and all this. Like, it was really bad. There was like a whole bunch of like rumors going around about her, right? I guess he was just like very messed up towards her. Like, he would say and do things that were like really vindictive, right? So anyway, the divorce was finalized in 1989, 4 years after Dan filed the petition. Betty Broderick's behavior became increasingly violent and irrational. She left hundreds of profane messages on Dan's answering machine and ignored numerous restraining orders that forbade her from setting foot on Dan's property. She vandalized his new home and even drove her car into his front door, despite the fact that her children were inside the house at the time. So she was like, I don't give a fudge. And she like literally, like, if you look at pictures, she drove her car to the front of his house. It's crazy, okay? And she would leave like really nasty messages. But here's the thing though. Since he's a lawyer, he's smart, obviously, so he literally would record every single phone call coming in and out, okay? That was like really smart of him, because he was like, this bitch is crazy. I have evidence, So anyway, in the records, jurors heard Danny Broderick plead with his mother to stop using bad words. Okay, so this one time she called, her son, who's 11 years old, answered the phone. Okay, and this is what happened. So His name is Danny. Okay, so he pleaded with his mom to stop using bad words, and he accused her of only caring about money, showing an impressive presence of mind in his conversation with his mother. The young boy begged his mother to stop causing a rift in their family with her jealousy and hateful words. Okay, so I'm going to read to you the conversation that they had. Even just reading the following words and thinking that someone who's only 11 needs to say this to his mom is like so heartbreaking. All right, quote, he says, all you care about is your stupid money. You want everything. You want all the kids, all the money to get rid of Linda, and it's not going to work, Mom. You've been mad long enough, unquote. And then Betty replies, quote, no, I haven't, unquote. She admitted that she could never change because, quote, because I hate Daddy, unquote. She also repeatedly called Linda a, quote, bitch, unquote, to which Danny replied, quote, if you cared about your family, you'd stop using bad words, unquote. And then she said, quote, he's absolute scum. He's cheated and lied and fucked around. You have no reason to be mad at me. I didn't cause any of this. Daddy and the whore to Linda, right, caused all of this, unquote. She continued. So Danny Broderick tells his mother in the call, quote, we want to live with you, Mom, but you're making it harder for all of us. You probably don't care because all you want is your money, unquote. Toward the end of the call, Betty Broderick told her son, quote, I wish Daddy would just die and Linda get drunk and drive her car off a cliff, unquote. That is sad. Like for her 11-year-old son to be like, just stop, you know? I mean, she must have. Okay, first of all, it's already hard enough on the kids if you get a divorce, right? But if you're showing your kids how you're acting, like, and your kids are telling you like, stop, dude, like you're going crazy, stop. Like that's sad. You're involving your kids, and the way she's talking to him, like responding to him, like saying like your dad's an asshole and all this shit, like just talking shit about the dad, saying like that he was messing around. Like what is your problem? Like why would you talk to your child like that? You know. So Naomi said, but without her supporting his ass while in school, he wouldn't be where he was. Just saying. Exactly. That's what girl, trust me. You need to watch the show, okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, just to get a glimpse into how Betty was with her children, this is Kim speaking about her mother at trial. So Kim is one of her daughters, right? Her first daughter. So Kim says, quote, the car came through the house. It hit the door and it sounded like a chainsaw and I ran out the back door, unquote. Kim also talked about her mother lighting her father's clothes on fire and smearing cake on his bed. Kim recalled a chilling story about how her mother was supposed to come visit her new apartment. She remembers straightening up and getting ready, but when her mom didn't show up, she called to see what was happening. And then this is her talking. She says, quote, she was like, oh, I was driving down the street right by SeaWorld, and all of a sudden I just remembered that I hate your guts. You just make me sick, and why would I want to come and visit you? Unquote. Kim said nothing, and then she hung up, right, on her mom. After her mom, she hung up on her mom after her mom kept berating her, right? So then she says, quote, I called her back a few minutes later and asked, why, what did I do? And she said, you're just a traitor. You make me sick, and the thought of you just makes me want to throw up, and I wish you were never born, unquote. Kim told the courts she was closer to her father and denied allegations that he was an alcoholic. So, I mean, yeah, she was like mad that her daughter Kim was friendly with her stepmom Linda. It's like, what? It just gets worse, guys. Let's see. 11-year-olds don't need that kind of heavy adult stuff thrown on them. Exactly. So, on April 22nd, 1989, Dan and Linda Colcanna were married. Now, pause real quick. Why he would get married the same month that he got married to Betty, I don't know. But he got married to Betty in April as well. And then 10 years later, I believe he got married to, after they got married, I believe he got married, no, was it 20? I think it was 20 years later. Yeah, 20 years later, he gets married to this girl the same month. Like, what the hell? Anyway, so Linda had been concerned about Betty's behavior and even urged Dan to wear a bulletproof vest to their wedding. However, Betty did not arrive and the wedding proceeded without incident. After the wedding, Betty claimed that Linda Broderick taunted her by mailing her facial cream and slimming treatment ads. So Betty was saying that Linda was taunting her, sending her like these pamphlets of like old people. Like this cat. I mean, I don't know if it's true. Okay, it was never like sought out, so I don't know if it's true. But if it is, that's kind of fucked up. Like I get it, woman. You're young. You're in your 20s, or you're actually. I think she was like 21 when she got. No, she was 25 when she got married. 26 or something like that. But she was with him for years before they got married, right? Like I understand that you're young and you're marrying an older guy, but why do you have to do that to taunt like his ex-wife? Like if you know she's already crazy, like you're just gonna piss her off more, right? Let's see. Crystal, hello girl. No, I have not shown people my cup. I went straight to the story, but I will show them after this. And I made a video too, so I have to can't talk. I have to upload it. I have like a lineup of videos. Okay, so breathe. Okay, so 8 months after buying a revolver and 7 months after Dan and Linda were married, Betty drove to Dan's house at the address that it says. I wrote it down. I don't know why. So she drove near a neighborhood near Balboa Park in San Diego. Okay. Betty used a key that she had stolen from her daughter Lee to enter the house. While the couple slept, she shot and killed them. The murders occurred at 5:30 a.m. on November 5th, 1989, 2 days before Betty's 42nd birthday, and I believe 17 days shy of Dan's 45th birthday. So two bullets hit Linda in the head and chest, killing her instantly. One bullet hit Dan in the chest as he was reaching for a phone. One bullet hit the wall, and one bullet hit a nightstand. So when they were doing like the autopsy shit, the coroner said that one of the bullets that hit Dan hit him in the lungs, and he was alive for 24 minutes. But during those 24 minutes, he was like suffering because obviously he was drowning in his own blood. So, I mean, I don't know. Like she said that she shot in the dark. She didn't know she was shooting at anybody. What the hell? But I'm like, damn, that's some type of revenge right there, right? Like, what, right? So anyway, evidence was presented at her trial that Betty had removed a phone answering machine from Dan Broderick's bedroom after she shot them, so that he would not call for help. Medical evidence indicated that Dan had not died right away, and Betty claimed that she had spoken to him after she had shot him. After contacting her daughter Lee and Lee's boyfriend, Betty turned herself into police, never denying that she had pulled the trigger 5 times. Betty's explanation at both trials was that she never planned to kill Dan and Linda, and that her crime was not premeditated. Her account of the murders at her second trial was that she was startled by Linda screaming, "Call the cops," or "Call the police," and immediately fired the gun. Linda and Dan are listed as having been buried together at Greenwood Memorial Park in San Diego. So there's that. Let's see. I'm sorry, no man is worse dying. You cray or woman. I mean, I'll give you my honest opinions on this whole shit. But anyway, at trial, one of the first people Betty told about the killing was her daughter, her 19-year-old daughter, Lee. She called her asking for help, saying that she, quote, shot the son of a bitch, unquote. Lee claimed her mother told her Dan's final words were, "Okay, you shot me, I'm dead." Okay, I forgot to quote that, my bad. So Betty later clarified that his final words were, quote, okay, you got me, quote, unquote. Betty also told her daughter why she did it, claiming Dan said, quote, "One of us is going to have to die," unquote. She said she felt empty, dead inside, and that she was so miserable that she couldn't go on another day. Lee testified at her mother's trial. At the time of the murders, Betty was receiving $16,000 a month from her ex. She was combating that amount with friends saying she loved money. After they split, Betty purchased a $40,000 fur coat. And I guess the CBS San Diego reported it in 1990. So she was like money hungry. Okay. Quote, "She's real close to money. She worshiped money," unquote, a friend said at her trial. Quote, "It was a main goal in her life. She loved it. She's a very materialistic person. She always was," unquote. So when I heard this, I was like, this bitch was getting $16,000 a month. And I was like, what? Okay, so I was, why? I don't know. How do you guys feel about this so far? How do you guys feel? Because I want to know. How do you feel? How do you feel? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? She was receiving this much money, and like, why did she kill him? As awful as that sounds, I'm like, why did you kill him? You're receiving all this money. 16 grand, guys. $16 a month. Like what? What? Crazy. That's crazy. It is crazy. All right, let's go to the trial real quick. So, I say she just wanted more. She did. I mean, I thought it was about the kids. The way the show portrayed it, I thought it was about the kids. I thought she was pissed about the kids. But after I read everything and I even saw a documentary on Oxygen. I mean, I went all out for this case. I was like, damn. Like I said, I'll give you my opinion after I'm done with the story. Let's see. Naomi said, "There is a part of me that feels bad for her. Her ex-husband used her and made her life hell." Yep. Linka D says, "I feel sorry for her children having a mother like that." Yep. Christina said, "Bruh." That's like how much I make in half a year of work. Oh my god. Right? Like, hey, you want that young bitch? Go ahead. Go take. I mean, you're giving me 16 grand a month? Hell yeah. Like, you can have all the young bitches you want. As long as she's good to my kids, I don't care. I don't think any amount of money would have satisfied her. Her anger just totally took control, and she acted out of anger and jealousy. Yep. Okay, so attorney Jack Early represented Betty at trial, and Carrie Wells prosecuted for the state of California. Betty's defense was that she had been a battered wife, claiming that she was driven over the edge by years of psychological, physical, and mental abuse at the hands of her ex-husband. Carrie portrayed Betty as a murderer who planned and schemed to kill her ex-husband and argued to the jury that Betty was not a battered woman. Like, come on, she definitely was. So Dr. Park Dietz for the prosecution used the analysis of Dr. Melvin Goldspan, who previously worked on the case for the prosecution. Dietz said Betty has histrionic and narcissistic personality disorders. The lead detective in the case was Terry DeGelder of San Diego Homicide, who provided testimony for the prosecution. Betty's first trial ended with a hung jury when two of the jurors held out for manslaughter, citing lack of intent. A mistrial was declared by Judge Thomas J. Whelan. Betty Broderick was retried a year later with the same defense attorney and prosecutor. The second trial was essentially a replay of the first trial. Wells was successful the second time around. The jury returned a verdict of 2 counts of second-degree murder. Broderick was sentenced to 2 consecutive terms of 15 years to life, plus 2 years for illegal use of a firearm, the maximum under the law. She had been incarcerated since the day she committed the murders. To this day, she's still fucking in prison, okay? So Betty is serving her sentence at the California Institution for Women, abbreviated CAIW, in Chino, California. Um, in January 2010, her first request for parole was denied by the Board of Parole Hearings because she did not show remorse and did not acknowledge wrongdoing. She was denied parole in November 2011 and again in January 2017. She will not be eligible again until January 2032. And that, gentleman, is the let's see the fucking story. That was the full fucking story of this crazy ass Betty Broderick chick. Okay? Now, let's see. Let's get into this because I have to dissect it. I gotta dissect this story because I'm not satisfied. Let's see. I don't think any amount. I read that one. Harvest Moon said my dad never sent my mom money. Oh shit. Let's see. Naomi said, but what she says to her kids are killing him. And killing him was not right. Yep. Nicole said, did you see the second part Lifetime movie about this? I didn't watch the Lifetime movie. I saw the show. It just came out the 2nd of this month on Netflix. It's called Dirty John. And then the second season that, like I said, just came out is called Betty Broderick. So you need to go watch that. It's really good. Let's see. Both mommy and daddy sounds like psychopaths, aka the perfect storm. So awful for the babies. Oh, where's your cup, lady? Oh my God, hold your horses. Okay, hold on. So, before I get into my little opinion of the story, so Crystal sent me this cup from Canada, and she had no idea that I like Starbucks cups. I love these types of cups because, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't want to say I collect them, but I do have cups from like everywhere that I go. So getting this cup was like, I mean, you're gonna hear my voice in the video when I'm like, it's so, I'm like, oh my God, I'm still like, I love it. I love these cups. I almost want to tell you guys to send me cups from your area, but I don't know. Like, send me a cup from where you're from, a Starbucks one, because look how unique they are. They're so unique. And I haven't used it because I'm scared to use it. So, but I'll use it. I'll use it. I gotta get over my excitement for it. Okay. Okay. So back to the story. Let's see. What I'd miss. Everything. Okay. So I was talking to my husband about this story, and okay, look, listen. I'm not saying that he deserved to die or his wife deserved to die, but holy crap, man. Like, I was trying to put myself in her shoes, and I was like, okay. I was like, what would happen if I helped my husband, right? Like, not only financially, but mentally, right? I was there for him, and, you know, we were getting older together because what she was like in her 40s, right? Her early 40s. When all this shit went down, I had 4 kids with him, and all of a sudden he becomes this like big top lawyer, right? Then he becomes the president of the Bar Association of San Diego, right? And then he gets a fucking secretary or whatever, and he ends up falling in love with her, and then he divorces me for her, and she's like 20 years younger. And then he takes everything from me. He takes my kids from me. He takes my money. He takes everything, everything. Like, how would I feel, right? Now, this is where I'm going to cut that string. I would not kill him, okay? Or do any of the things this crazy bitch did. Would I be angry? Yes. But I think that he had, like, okay, so my husband was telling me I was victim blaming. But I'm like, dude, this guy was fucking, he was like an asshole. He wouldn't let her, so I guess since he had like full custody, right, it was up to him whether or not she could see the kids. So like in the show, there's this one part, and it's just an example. I don't think this really happened. I think it happened with other holidays, but it's Easter, and she's supposed to have the kids on Easter, and she's so excited. She goes out, you know, because she loves her kids. That's how they depict her in the show. But I mean, if you really loved your kids, you would not fucking put them through the shit that lady put them through, right? But anyway, she's excited. She decorates the house. She buys baskets. She goes, picks up her kid at school, and she sees Dan driving out of the school with the kids, and she like drives like a mad woman and stops him in the middle of the road. And he's like, I changed my mind. I don't want you to see the kids today. Okay. So in a way, it sounds like he was a dick, but can you blame him? This was after she ran the fucking car in the house, all the messages she leaves on the answering machine. Like, of course he's gonna be like, I don't want you to see my kids, right? So was he being a dick, or was he protecting his children? Like, which one was it? Because from what I'm getting, what I'm seeing is that she was making him mad and doing all this crazy psychotic shit, like burning his fucking clothes, vandalizing his new home with his new wife, smearing a cake that Linda had made him on their bed. Like, she'd break in occasionally into their house just to look at it and steal shit. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, maybe he had every right to be like, you don't deserve the kids, like, you're psychotic. You know, like, what the hell? Nana, hey. I'm good, girl. How are you doing? I liked your live earlier. Naomi says, hi, Nana. Sandra says, the thing I really hate is that she put the kids in the middle. That was inexcusable in my book. When you said cup, I was thinking pimp cup. No, that's so funny. I was going to buy you coffee too, but I didn't know if you drink it. Girl, what in the hell? Ah! I drink it. I love coffee. I can't live without it. I mean, I can, but I can't. Okay, let me yawn. Oh, Jesus, I can't yawn. Okay, so does anyone else have any input into this story? And who the hell gave me 2 thumbs down? Damn it. Look, there's 40 of you guys in here. Please give this video a thumbs up, as it helps with the algorithm. The shitty algorithm in YouTube land. Giving me a thumbs up helps people find me. So I would appreciate it. You guys are the best. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, so can live without coffee, but don't want to. Naomi said, if it was up to Ruby, she would have a coffee IV. Yes. Sandra's like, thumbs up. See, stop yawning. You're making me do it, and I want to complete the section. Sorry, Jerry Bear, my bad. Oh, by the way, thank you for your order, Jeremy. I saw, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. I saw which warmer you got. That's the one that I want. That's the one I'm getting next, by the way. But I was like, yes, he got it. I was like, yes, you got all the manly ones. I love that one. Dominic got it, and he has it in his room. Okay, so Nicole said, Ruby, you can check out the 2-part time series. It's an old one. Yeah, I think they've made like different shows or movies or whatever about this I keep saying Linda, Betty. She's like 70 something years old, by the way. Still alive, still trying to get out of jail, not remorseful at all. But yeah, so I guess apparently when they went to trial, she was saying that she didn't mean to shoot Dan and Linda, that she was gonna go there and be like, hey, like, give me my kids or I'm gonna shoot myself. And if he said no, that she was gonna kill herself in the room. So that didn't happen. She said that she walked in there, it was dark, and that all she heard was Linda say, call the police, and that just made her shoot. She said she didn't see where she shot. You know, there was 5 shots, so 2 of them hit Linda, one in the head, one in the chest. One of them was on the drawer, and another one was on the wall, and one of them was on like Dan's chest, right in his lung. So she was just like pow 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 pow. She was like, but I mean, who does that? Like, she must have been super angry. Yeah, Michael. Mr. Q's not doing his job very well. Yeah, okay, she didn't mean to shoot them. She was like, whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, that's pretty, I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, pretty good shot. She did that in the dark. Has anyone seen Adam's Rib with Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy? Similar story, but a lot older. No, I have never. Michael wants to come in. He's upset. Where's Mr. Q at? I don't know. I think he's in a room. Mr. Q! Mr. Q! Okay, let's see. So yeah, anyway, yeah, this lady is fucking insane. Like I was, I was angry at Aunt earlier, and I was like, look, man, I kind of get where she's coming from. Maybe he deserved it, and he was like, what? You can never justify someone killing someone else unless it's self-defense. And I'm like, yeah. But I'm angry right now, bro. Like, I was like, nah, yeah, you're right. And then I had to catch myself and be like, yeah, Ruby, that's not justifiable. Just because he was a dick didn't mean he deserved to die, okay? But I mean, he drove her crazy apparently, so there's that. Live with special guest Michael. No. No, I am not bringing that baby in here. You know what he wants? Let me tell you what he wants. I've been weaning this baby off for like 3 days now, and that's what he wants. So hell nah. I'm good. It's just a shit show. It is. It really is. All right. Who's ready for the next story? Who's ready? Who's ready? Yes, exactly. And I'm not giving him that. Makes me think of the song from Chicago. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. That's morbid. Sandra says that's the exact theme to the story in Adam's Rib, Spencer. Tracy is trying to convince his lawyer wife that there is no justification for killing someone. Very unique way of showing it, though. Yeah. Deanne, hello. How are you doing tonight? Give him Cocoa Melon. He has like 4 of them, including yours. The one you sent. He has 4 of them and he lines them up. And then, oh, look, I did a video of him when I gave him that Cocoa Melon that you sent to me. And it is the cutest thing ever. Like, you literally hear him scream for joy. And I'm going to add that to the video. That'll make him quiet. Linka says, the crafty savage, he wants booby Q. That's funny. Okay, so, if you guys did not know, yeah, the Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, comes out tonight, well, actually, yeah, it's already out. I have HBO Max, so I get to watch it. I don't want to say for free because I pay for HBO Max, but what the fuck ever. Basically, you don't gotta go to the fucking theater, okay? You just watch it from your house. So, I wanted to do a story on that because it actually happened in real life. This man named Arne Cheyenne Johnson killed his landlord, and at trial, he said it was because he was demonically possessed. Yep, and that is the first time in the USA that someone claimed demonic possession. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Let's see, Ruby, you need to sing a little more like, hello, it is me. No! I'm definitely going to watch the new Conjuring this weekend on HBO. Look, this is why I'm getting off at 9 tonight, because I'm going to watch it with my boo thing. He actually wants to watch it. He doesn't like watching shit like that, but I think he doesn't like watching it because I'm a scaredy cat, and I'm like, I'm scared, leave the light on, and he doesn't want to deal with that shit. But you know what? He's going to deal with it because we're watching it together. All right, let me look for this new DMC code because, yeah, I can't not be doing anything. Where is number 3? Where are you? Okay, here it is. Hello, is it you you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Okay, I kind of fucked that one up. Let's see, my family's watching the new Conjuring right now. Awesome. About this case, just this week from several different channels. Oh, heard about this case. It's just strange indeed. My hubby and I are going to watch it this weekend. Yeah, so no spoilers or anything, okay? This is, I mean, obviously, the movies are always different. They always exaggerate. They always add shit, okay? So I don't think the movie's gonna be a lot like what really happened, because obviously, like, come on, they're gonna be showing like all this demonic shit. But um yeah, so let's get into this real quick. Let me look for my stuff, because I didn't think I was gonna do a story today, but I was like, you know what, two stories tonight, because I love you guys, and you know, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I do it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me get out of this. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, get out of that. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, hold on. I gotta minimize this so I can actually see the comments. Okay, so here we go. Here we are. Okay, so this guy, Arne Johnson, is dating this girl named Debbie Glitzel, and he moved in with her. Okay, so just keep in mind they're dating. You know, he moves in with her and her family. Okay. Let's see. Hey, sister. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, Gabby. Hi. I was like, wait, who's that? Because, like, you know how Jer Bear's always like, hey, sister. You know, I was like, oh, it's one of those things. But it's actually my sister. It's actually her. Are you back from your 5 to 9 strip club joint thing? Gabby's in love with the stripper. If you guys didn't know, my sister is a stripper. She works in a really nice, fancy strip joint. She knows how to dance. She's a good dancer. I'm just kidding. She's not, guys. Dad, I'm kidding. Dad, if you're watching, I'm totally joking. I always make fun of her, though, because she always has, like, hella dollars, because she works at a restaurant, and she gets tipped, like, really good, because it's like a really fancy restaurant. But no, I'm just kidding. She's not a stripper. If my dad heard, he'd probably be like, what, excuse me? And my dad sometimes gets on here and watches these, or, you know, so I'm kidding, Dad, I'm kidding. Hi, Gabby, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky, oh, hello. Let's see. Gabby said, shut up. Gabby said, bro, I have $112 right now. And guess what Mom said when I showed her? Did she call you a stripper too? Was she like, damn, Gabby, you getting it done at the strip club, mija? What'd she say? I know Mom probably said something like that, because that sounds like Mom. You guys know where I get it from now. It's my mom. I get it from my mom. You guys should meet Mrs. Vargas. Yes, she did. Exactly. See, I knew it. Did you show Dad? Did Dad say the same thing? They got $1 bills, y'all. Okay, so she said, nah. All right, so anyway. Let's see. Let me see. Where do I start? I'm gonna read the whole thing. I don't care. All right, so the trial of Arne Cheyenne Johnson, also known as the Devil Made Me Do It case, is the first known court case in the United States in which the defense sought to prove innocence based upon the defendant's claim of demonic possession and denial of personal responsibility for the crime. So he was like, it ain't my fault. I got a demon in me. He did it. Okay, son. Yeah, sure. Okay. So you didn't do it. The demon did it. Yes. Okay. You good. We good. We square. All right. Everybody go home. Let's see. Did she say stop swimming from a pole? Let's see. Love you guys. I'm glad we didn't kill you with those damn hikes. What did I just walk into? Demons? Well, I was telling the story of Betty Broderick, but you missed that. So now I'm talking about Arne Cheyenne Johnson, which, if you didn't know, the Conjuring movie is about him. The new one that came out today. So that's what I'm talking about because it actually happened in real life. So anyway, let's see. On November 24th, 1981, in Brookfield, Connecticut, Arne Cheyenne Johnson was convicted of first-degree manslaughter for the killing of his landlord, Alan Bono, or Alan Bono, my bad. According to testimony by the Glatzel family, 11-year-old David Glatzel had played host to a demon. So David Glatzel is Debbie's brother, okay? And Debbie is Arne's, I guess, Arne Cheyenne Johnson's girlfriend, okay? So remember, he went to live at their house, and there was a little 11-year-old boy that was like, I see dead people, okay? So, yeah, that's what's happening. So don't get confused, okay? All right. So, after witnessing a number of increasingly ominous occurrences involving David, the family, exhausted and terrified, decided to enlist the aid of self-described demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren. Whoa. In a last-ditch effort to cure David. Because David was like, this demon's inside of me. So the Glatzel family, along with the Warners, then proceeded to have multiple priests petition the church to have a formal exorcism performed on David. They were like, yo, this kid needs a, exorcism. Can we get that? Yeah, Saturday at 2? Got it. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay, so the process continued for several days, concluding when, according to those present, a demon fled the child's body and took a presence with an hand. Okay, that was really, I got too much into the story. All right, let me read that normally now. The process continued for several days, concluding when, according to those present, a demon fled the child's body and took up residence within Arne. Okay. Sometimes I get too into the story. Let's see. Gabby says, I'm glad Ruby didn't kill you, blah, blah. Naomi said, Gabby, she damn near tried. Gabby said, let's talk about how I almost died. MB said, maybe Betty was possessed by demons. Yes, maybe. Gabby said, and I bet. Naomi said, how did you almost die, Gabby? Gabby said, I'm sure she will talk about after the stories. Yes. Dee said, hey, just tune in. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Arne Cheyenne Johnson, who a man who said he was possessed by a demon and went to trial with that story. So, all right. So several months later, Arne killed his landlord during a heated conversation. His defense lawyer argued in court that he was possessed, but the judge ruled that such a defense could never be proven and was therefore infeasible in a court of law. Arne was subsequently convicted, though he only served 5 years of a 10 to 20 year sentence. Yep. So the trial attracted media attention from around the world and was obtained a level of notoriety due to numerous depictions of the events in literature and television. The trial was later made into a film adaptation titled "The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It." So that's the movie we're watching tonight. So let's get more into this, right? The story, because it's not. I mean, this is just like that was just like a summary. Okay. So Arne Johnson and Debbie Glatzel provided first-hand accounts for the version of events depicted in, I guess, in a show called The Haunting, because I guess they made, I mean, come on. Well, there's like fucking stories like this. They always have to make movies and shows about it, right? So anyway, they didn't believe in demonic activities themselves, but they claimed their father to be an eyewitness to demonic possession. Both Johnson and Debbie were adamant in their support of the Warrens' recollection of events. They asserted that paranormal activity began after they went to clean up a rental property they had acquired. Okay. David recollected that an old man appeared, pushing and terrifying him. The couple initially thought David was using the old man as an excuse to avoid cleaning, but David informed them that the old man had vowed to harm the Glatzels if they moved into the rental home. David's visions of the old man included the man appearing as a demonic beast who muttered Latin and threatened to steal his soul. Although the family allegedly heard strange noises coming from the attic, no one but David ever witnessed the old man. After David experienced night terrors, exhibited strange behavior, and obtained unexplained scratches and bruises, the family called upon the services of a Catholic priest who attempted to bless the house. The terrified family concluded that the house was evil and would no longer continue to rent it. Okay, so let me take a deep breath real quick and read the comments. I can't. I gotta yawn. Thank you, Naomi. My back just cracked. Did you guys hear that? It went. A great yawn. All right. So, David's visions worsened, occurring in the daytime as well. 12 days after the original incident, the family summoned the self-proclaimed demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren to assist. Lorraine allegedly witnessed a black mist materialize next to David, an apparent indication of a malevolent presence. Debbie and her mother told the Warrens they had seen David being beaten and choked by invisible hands, and that red marks had appeared on his neck afterward. Okay. David had started to growl, hiss, speak in otherworldly voices, and recite passages from the Bible or Paradise Lost. The Gletzels recounted how each night a family member would remain awake with David as he suffered through spasms and convulsions. After receiving a prognosis of multiple possessions from the Warrens, David was subjected to 3 lesser exorcisms. So they're like, are you free on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? Lorraine asserts that David levitated, ceased breathing for a time, and even demonstrated the supernatural ability of precognition. So specifically in relation to the murder Johnson would later commit. In October 1980, the Warrens contacted Brookfield police to warn them that the situation was becoming dangerous. They were like, this kid's dangerous, dude. Like, we need some help over here. We need real help. Let's see, I can't see the ghost because I myself am strange and unusual. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. Jeremy says, I just got my serial killer cup from his coffee, so now when I'm watching your lives, I have my bloody newspaper clipping cup. Aw, Jer Bear, you're so cute. I love Jer Bear. He's so supportive of me. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Let's see. D West says, girl, I'm possessed by demons every month and haven't killed anyone. Sorry. Too much info. Right? Like, who was it? M was like, yeah, maybe Betty was possessed too. You know, we never know. I mean, like, can we kill someone and say we were possessed? I mean, does it work? Does it work? Because if it does, Okay, so let's see. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so according to A Haunting, because that's the show, right? Let's see. A few days after Johnson engaged oh wait, hold on, what? Okay, so Johnson, who was there during this exorcism, he was telling the demon, like, hey, come inside of me, bro. Leave this kid alone. Like, why don't you come after someone your own size? Okay, well, he probably didn't say that, but, like, And, I guess the demon was like, okay. So he was like, fuck this kid. I got this other guy wanting me. So, guess what happens? Like, apparently the demon went from David to Johnson, which Johnson is Arne Cheyenne, okay? But I'm going to call him Johnson because that's his last name. And throughout the story, it's just Johnson this, Johnson that. And I'm not trying to say his whole fucking name because, like, he has, like, 3 different names. So, whew, this is a story. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so according to the show, a few days after Johnson engaged the demon during the exorcism, he was attacked rather viciously by the demon, which allegedly took control of his car and forced him into a tree. Fortunately, Johnson was unharmed. After his incident, Johnson returned to the rental property to examine an old well that supposedly housed the demon. In both the dramatized version and his personal account, Johnson recollects that this was his final encounter with the demon while being completely lucid. After entering the demon at the well and making eye contact with it, he became possessed. Like, who fucking... Alright, look, listen. If you get a demon out of somebody and you throw it in a well, why the hell would you go back to the well and stare at it? Like, hey, bro. Yeah, that's right. You're in there, bitch. Like, what? Why would you do that? If this was real, why would you do that? Please tell me. Would anyone else do that? Like, what? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? See, I almost bought that cup, but I'm waiting for a unicorn shit cup. A unicorn shitty cup? Let's see. So, yeah, in a way, like, this, who fucking, like, oh my god, this is, like, so stupid. So, anyway, he became possessed. The Warrens claim to have warned him not to do this. They're like, look, bro, do not go to the well where the demon is trapped. Do not go to the well. And the guy's like, okay. Fucking next day, hello there. Hi, demon. Like, what? Okay, so anyway, okay, so going back to David being possessed, right? So as David's condition worsened further, Debbie and Johnson, who had been living in her mother's home, decided it was time to move. No, okay, so no, this was after. So David was still having like these symptoms, right? Like, I don't know, I guess, like, what is it? Like post-traumatic possession syndrome? I don't fucking know. But anyway, so they decided to leave. They were like, nah, fuck this house. So Debbie was hired by Alan Bono, a new resident in Brookfield, as a dog groomer. Debbie and Johnson began renting an apartment close to her place of employment. After moving in, Johnson started to exhibit odd behavior that was strikingly similar to David's, causing David to fear that he had become possessed as well. According to Debbie, Johnson would fall into a trance-like state wherein he would growl and hallucinate, but later have no memory of it. That motherfucker was on drugs. That's what it was. That's what motherfucker possession. He was on drugs, man. He was on drugs. This is the 80s. He was on drugs. All right, let's see. Fuck no. The well would be boarded up. What else does that say? It says, and cement poured. That is called curiosity. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat. Come on. Everybody knows this. Come on. Interesting story. All right, let's keep reading this. Let me keep reading this. So, on February 16, 1981, Johnson called in sick for his job at Right Tree Service. He was like, I'm not feeling good, man. Gotta stay home. And joined Debbie at the kennel where she worked, along with his sister Wanda and Debbie's 9-year-old cousin Mary. Now, Bono, the couple's landlord and Debbie's employer at the kennel, bought the group lunch at a local bar and proceeded to drink heavily. So he was like, hey, you guys want to go drink and I'll buy you lunch. Like, that's really nice of him, right? After lunch, the group returned to the kennel. Debbie then took the girls to get pizza, but instead they returned quickly, anticipating trouble. When they returned, Bono, intoxicated at this point, became like really agitated. Everyone left the room at Debbie's urging except Bono, who seized Mary and refused to let go. Johnson headed back to the apartment and ordered Bono to release Mary. Wanda recounted the following events to the police. Mary ran for the car as Debbie attempted to mitigate the situation by standing between the two men. Wanda tried in vain to pull Johnson away. Johnson, growling like an animal, the fuck, then drew a 5-inch, 130 millimeter pocket knife and stabbed Bono repeatedly. Bono died several hours later. According to Johnson's lawyer, Bono had suffered 4 or 5 tremendous wounds, mostly to his chest, and one that stretched from his stomach to the base of his heart. Johnson was discovered 2 miles, 3 kilometers from the site of the murder and was held at Bridgeport Correctional Center on bail of $125,000. This was the first murder in the history of Brookfield, Connecticut. All right, so I'm gonna take a break real quick because I can't breathe. 80s version of Guys and the Hold My Beer. Yeah, Sandra, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? It's okay. I figured you were either cleaning or making dinner. So what do you guys think of this story so far? What do you think? Gabona, are you still in here? I call my sister Gabona. I don't know why I do, but I do it. Alright, let me diamond paint for a little bit. Okay, so what are you guys working on? Are you guys working on anything? Are you working on anything? I'd like to know. Put it in the comments below. I want to know. What are you working on? I'd like to know. Put it in the comments below. Who is the person we're talking about? Arne Cheyenne Johnson, which is a young man who was tried for killing his landlord, and he used demonic possession as his reasoning to the killing. And this was like the first time in U.S. history that someone ever claimed possession. Like, what? And the reason I'm telling this story is because that is what the new Conjuring movie is about that just came out today, which I'm going to watch after this. See, I got cleaning duty. Claire got kitchen duty. She's making mac and cheese. I forgot to preheat the oven. No. J-Watt 325 colors. Almost finished. Twerking and lurking. Twerking and lurking. All right. Hold on, time out. Did you say 325 colors or 3.25 colors? Because hello, who, what? Excuse me. Hello. 325? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Working on an older Dax snack size while on vacation. Ooh, where you at, girl? M says a 70 by 50 kitty. Ugh, getting sick of 3865. That's white, right? Jeremy says Craftibly breaking dawn Indian warhorse. Fuck. Craftibly breaking dawn Indian war horse confetti. Hell. Jeremy, are you an affiliate with Craftibly? I forgot to ask. Linka said 325. Well, I would just yeet the fuck out of that diamond painting. Goodbye. Out the window you go. 325. Girl, please. I can't even do like 90 colors, okay? That's like cutting it. And yes, I am. At least now I am. Let's see. Just finished my partial for Jeremy's Giddy Up. Nice. Let's see. Deanne said Colorado right now. Oh my God, you're so lucky. I love Colorado. I love it. There's so much stuff to do there. I love it. Guessing it's from the German DP company. No. Wait, yeah, hold on, time out. Yeah, for real. Yeah, me too. I'm guessing that's where it's from. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait, what size is it, Linka? I love that cover binder. Reminds me of Sabrina. This one? I love it too. I love it. Let's see. Jeremy said no. Oh, okay. Seems like they're known for J-Walls with that many colors. Yeah. Okay, you guys want to know something real quick before I continue the story? Look, I'm an affiliate with Diamond Art Club. I love their work, but I thought it was funny when they were like trying to talk shit about that company. Cause I don't know who was it, but someone bought the same image from Diamond Art Club and Diamond Paint, or that German painting company, and she compared both of them, and they both look good. But I noticed that in the German one, it had more colors and it had more detail to it, you know. And Diamond Art Club was like saying like, oh yeah, well, you know, sometimes more colors doesn't mean that it's gonna look better. And I'm like, yeah, it does. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? More colors means more detail. So I thought that was funny that they're trying to like throw shade, and I was like, nah, dude, like they're actually a good company that makes good shit. And if they have her as, if they're paying their artists, stop fucking throwing shade. Like, why are you throwing shade? Just because you have her as an artist? Get the fuck out of here. Not fair. So anyway, 100 by 80 centimeters. Wow. Oh, that's the perfect size. I love big diamond paintings. They're my favorite. Like this one is a 60 by 80. I love it. I couldn't not work on this, okay? I'm sorry. I knew I said I wasn't gonna do anything else, but look how much I got done in like, I got all this done in like 2 days. I just love this image. I love Van Gogh, and I love how it like Alice and Van Gogh together. They go together. Alice and Van Gogh together. You see what I did there? DP and washi. I need to save up for one of those big kits, I think. Yeah, me too. I want to try them out. I got a diamond painting, Josephine Waugh by Uniquely Yours Down Under. I think it's an 80 by 100 too. I'm not sure, but I'm excited for that. I don't know when it's gonna ship, but I mean, I don't. As long as it comes before I leave. Which, by the way, I'm not going to Germany anymore. That's gonna be. I don't know if I want to talk about it right now. Because I haven't even finished this fucking story for one. I totally went off track. Let's see. Still working on lurking. I watched the vid earlier today. P300 deck. Yes, exactly. Thank you, M. Like, I understand why Dak has it at 65 and the size, but do not shade a company who has a bigger size and so many more colors. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, stop. Just stop. It makes you look like a total asshole, and it makes me not want to buy from you, but I have to. One, because I'm an affiliate and I believe in Dak. And two, because I like Dak. So I'm like, Dak, stop being an asshole. Stop being the bully. Stop being bully. Shit. Okay, let's see. Low battery. What the hell? Hold on. Let me get my charger, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. Why is my shit dying? You ain't dying on me tonight. You ain't dying on me tonight. All right, I turned off the humidifier because it was getting way too smoky. Like, yeah. Anyway, let's see. I have the version of Alice in Starry Night. Heaven and Earth Designs. Okay, look, let me tell you something. Heaven and Earth Designs, oh my god, I really want to get something from them, but I cannot fucking order separate drills, okay? I don't know where to get them. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how many drills to get. I don't want to deal with it. Let's see. Okay. So, back to this story. Oh, now you're back, dumbass? You literally left, and then when you left, I stopped talking about the story because I got into something else, and I'm going back to the story right now. That's so funny. It's okay, guys. I could call my sister a dumbass. So, alright, so let's see. So the day after the murder, Lorraine Warren informed the Brookfield police that Johnson was possessed when the crime was committed. Okay, so she was like, he was possessed, and I was there. I saw it. Let's see. This is way too much. This is way too much reading. Okay, so the point is, I mean, literally, that's it. That's basically, he gets arrested, right? Like a day later, and they're like, well, son, you killed someone. And he was like, the devil made me do it. And they were like, what the they're like, okay, so are you gonna bring that to the courtroom? And he's like, yes. So the lawyer was like, yes, he was possessed demonically, and that's what happened. And they were like, so like that, we're not, no, that's not, we're not doing that. So yeah, let's see what happened after that. Hold on, let me see. How long was he in jail for? Intermission. Oh my god, why is this like such a long thing? 10 to 20 years. Oh yeah. So he was sent. So they were like, no, you're dumb. So he was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison, and he only served 5, and then he left. That's the story. I was getting scared. Yeah, sorry guys. This okay. Look, the movie's gonna be interesting. I just don't find the story interesting, and when I don't find the story interesting, I'm not gonna do it. I want to diamond paint. I love y'all, but that's literally it. Like, they were like, oh, this guy's acting crazy, and oh my god, he stabbed this guy. Oh, and then the guy's like, I was possessed, and they were like, no, you're not. You're dumb. And they're like, you're gonna go to prison. The movie's gonna be scarier though. Okay. The end. Now let's diamond paint. Okay. Let's see. Gabby said, alright, bye. Peace out, beach. So number 3. Okay, fine. If you guys want me to continue reading the whole thing, I'll do it for you because I love y'all, okay? Let me know in the comments what you want to do, or if you want me to talk about how Gabby almost died. Okay? You got 2 choices here. Am I done with this? What is this? 3? It's P. 3 is P. Okay, let's see. While you guys let me know in the comments, I'll be putting this away, and I'll be diamond painting. Gabby said, oh Jesus. I want to know how Gabby almost died. Either or. Well, call me on Facebook so that I can talk too, bro. How am I gonna call you if I'm using my phone, dumbass? Let's see. Please continue. Oh, okay, so Harvest said, please continue. Okay, so who else wants me to continue this story that I cut hella short? Let's see. Sorry, Gabs. She's like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care. Gabby's still alive. Okay, let's go back to the story then. I was just being a jerk face. Where the hell? Oh no, did I lose it? Nope, I didn't. Okay, so why? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. If I cuss, I'm cussing at my sister, not you guys. Gabby's death story. All right, I need more votes here. Okay, you want me to continue this long ass story, or do you want me to tell you what happened to Gabby? Please comment below. Tell me what you want to hear more of. Well, I basically almost got murdered. Yes, Gabby did almost get murdered, and I was there to save the day. Well, I wasn't there physically, but I was on the phone. Let's just hear all the stories on Facebook and at both. Okay, fine. You know what? Okay. I'm not going to be looking at continue, please. Okay, I'm not going to be looking at my comments, okay? I'm going to be doing the story, okay? I love that you guys want to hear more of the story. All right. Sorry, I talked about the murder. Okay, so media reaction and legal proceedings. Okay, so the day after the murder, Lorraine Warren informed the Brookfield police that Johnson was possessed when the crime was committed. A media blitz soon surrounded the story, fueled in part by the Warrens, whose agents promised that lectures, a book, and even a movie detailing the gruesome case were in the works. Martin Minella, Johnson's lawyer, received calls from all over the world about what was being called the Demon Murder Trial. Manella traveled to England to meet with lawyers who had been involved in two similar cases, though neither went to trial. He planned to fly an exorcism specialist from Europe and threatened to subpoena. How do you say that word? I can't say it. Subpoena the priest who oversaw David Glatzel's exorcism if they did not cooperate with the defense. The trial took place in Connecticut's Superior Court in Danbury beginning in October 28th of 1981. Manella attempted to submit a plea of not guilty by virtue of possession, but the presiding judge, Robert Callahan, promptly rejected this defense. Callahan argued that no such defense could ever exist in a court of law due to lack of evidence and that it would be irrelative and unsufficient, or I can't even say it, unscientific to allow related testimony. The defense chose to imply that Johnson acted in self-defense. Because of this, the jury was not legally allowed to consider demonic possession as a viable explanation for the murder. The jury deliberated for 15 hours over 3 days before convicting Johnson on November 24th, 1981 of first-degree manslaughter. He was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison, though he served only 5. Now, the aftermath. The incident led to the creation of a television film titled The Demon Murder Case on NBC and preparations for a future film, the production of which was called due to stalled. Okay, so it was stalled due to internal conflicts. In 1983, Gerald Brittle, with the assistance of Lorraine Warren, published a book about the incident entitled The Devil in Connecticut. Lorraine Warren stated that profits from the book were shared with the family. Sources confirmed that $2,000 was paid to the family by the book publisher. Upon the book's republication in 2006 by Universe, David Glatzel and his brother Carl Glatzel Jr. sued the authors and book publishers for violating their right to privacy and intentional affliction of emotional distress. Carl also claimed that the book alleged he committed criminal and abusive acts against his family and others. He said that the possession story was a hoax concocted by Ed and Lorraine Warren to exploit the family and his brother's mental illness, and that the book presented him as a villain because he did not believe in the supernatural claims. He asserted that the Warrens told him the story would make the family millionaires and would help Johnson get out of jail. According to Carl Glatzel, the publicity generated by the incident forced him to drop out of school and lose friends and business opportunities. In 2007, he began writing a book titled Along Through the Valley about his version of the events surrounding his brother. So if you guys want to read his side of the story, it is called Alone Through the Valley. Lorraine Warren defended her work with the family, saying that the 6 priests who were involved in the incident agreed at the time that the boy was possessed and that the supernatural events she described were real. Let's see. Brittle, author of The Devil in Connecticut, says he wrote the book because the family wanted the story told, that that he possesses video of over 100 hours of his interviews with the family, and that they signed off on the book and as accurate before it went to print. Glatzel's father, Carl Glatzel Sr., denies telling the author that his son was possessed. Johnson and Debbie, now married, wholeheartedly support the Warrens' account of demonic possession and have stated that the Glatzels in question are suing simply for monetary purposes. The event inspired the premise of the 2021 film, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And that's pretty much it. That's it. That's the end of it. So, I mean, honestly, when I first read this, I thought it was like self-defense because the guy was hurting that woman, right? He was hurting, was it Mary or Debbie? No, he was hurting Debbie, that Bono guy, her landlord. So, I mean, he didn't have to stab him and kill him, but I mean, I don't know, man. Let's see. I know that what people go through when other horrible people are involved can be very traumatic. They were the first people to get the court to believe a house can be haunted. Yeah. Um, Gabby, I have a near death story, but it doesn't involve a person, but nature. Long ass story. Oh, Michelle, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Why would he, like, maybe he claimed that he was demonically possessed because he knew it would throw everybody off, you know? Hey. But I can't believe that they were like, yes, let's get some lawyers from England and all that. Like, what the hell? Yeah, for me, it involves lightning. What the hell? Well, that's why he got manslaughter and not murder. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, sorry guys, when I read a lot, I can't breathe. All right, what is this? What? Hold on, guys. Let me just get let me get one of the DMC things for this. All right, what is that? X? Or no, you know what? I'm gonna do 2. Here it is. Okay, so I know you're going to tell the story wrong. Why would? How am I gonna tell the story wrong? Then you tell it, bitch. It's not like I can call you right now. So anyway, Gabby calls me freaking out, and I'm like, I think I was editing my video, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared right now." Oh, and I was like, "Okay, what happened?" And she's like, "Well, I guess her friend was like, hey, let's go out to get some lunch," and Gabby was like, "Okay." And then her friend was like, my friend also wants to go or whatever, so we're gonna go pick her up. And Gabby's like, okay. And Gabby's the one who's driving. Use your laptop to call me on Facebook. Would they be able to? Oh yeah, they would be able to hear you. You're right. All right, let me call this idiot because she thinks I'm gonna tell the story wrong. Facebook.com. Wait, I can't do that because actually no, I can do that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. No, can I? Yes, I can. Let me mute this and unmute my computer. There you go. Okay. Now let me move this over here. Let me move this over here. Okay, stupid. Where are you? Let's see. Gabby, where are you? Hold on. Message. Search messenger. Gabby. Gabriella Vargas. Go.
Oh God, hello?
Okay guys, can you hear her?
No.
Hold on. Hello, Gabona.
What the hell?
Can you guys hear her? Let me know in the comments if you can hear my sister. Say something, dumbass. How is he gonna hear? You're supposed to speak?
No, I know. They can hear me. I can hear myself on the video.
Okay. So speak. Speaketh.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna have to tell like a story before the actual story because they need to know like what was going on, you know?
Okay.
So like Ruby said, my friend and I decided to go get dinner. After work, you know, I was like, yeah, sure, let's go out something. So she lets me know that her friend wanted to join us because I guess she was having a bad day or something. And I was like, sure, you know, that's fine. Like, I don't mind. But I've never met this girl in my life, ever. So she's told me about her once here and there, but like, I didn't know that this girl was getting married, and Estella, oh god, my friend, my friend was going to be a bridesmaid, but due to like several things that happened to her, she backed out, and her friend got really angry. So she was very like mean about it and not understanding her situation. So my best friend, she was like, all right, so let's go get food. Let's pick her up. I'm like, sure, cool. And then she starts telling me about this. I'm like, bro, why are you even going? Like, she was only going because the girl was upset. So I'm like, why are you even gonna be with her for her if she didn't go for you? So I was like, whatever.
Okay, so she told you, let's go to my friend's house, but her friend was mad at her because a couple days before that, your friend canceled, or not canceled, but told that other girl, like, I can't be your bridesmaid anymore because she had personal problems, right?
It was like months ago.
Okay, so months ago. So my question is, why would your friend be like, oh yeah, let's go get my friend, who's not really my friend because she's pissed that I'm not a bridesmaid anymore, because she wants to get dinner too? Like, that's kind of weird.
Exactly. And I was just like, I don't get why you even want to hang out with her today, you know, like, forever. Like, why are you even her friend? She didn't even sound like a good friend. So I was like, okay, I already had like a bad idea of her, you know. I was like, whatever, man, let's just go pick her up. So we go. And I literally I had no idea where this girl lived. Naomi put red flags. I'm like, yes, red flags, bro. I had no idea where she lived, but my friend was taking me out in the cuts, like out in the outskirts. And I was like, dude, I'm like, where does your friend live? And she goes, oh, she lives like out in like a mile away out of town. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I'm like, it's getting nighttime and you're having me drive out here? She goes, I know it gets scary here. I'm like, okay, don't tell me that. So
what a dumbass.
I was like, bro. So we go and we have to put a code in to get into the ranch. It's a ranch. And we have
okay,
to put
time out. Gabby said it's a fucking ranch that you have to put a code in to get into. You know what story I fucking thought about when she said this? Cosmo DiNardo. If you guys don't remember that, let me know in the comments. And I'll let you know about Cosmo DiNardo real quick, because that is the first fucking thing I thought of when Gabby called me and told me this shit. Like, because it was happening while she was on the phone with me. All right, go on.
Like, thank God for you freaking me out.
Yeah, I freaked her the fuck out. So anyway, in a good way though. In a good way for her to leave. So anyway.
Right, man. So I go and we go in. And it's kind of in the back. You know, we had to drive a little bit, and it's in the house is in the back. What did Naomi say? Oh, hell no. I'm not driving into the middle of nowhere to ranch. Fucking flag. I know, girl, but I was like, all right, well,
Gabby's too nice. She's such a good friend. And I'm like, nah, bitch, you're going to get murdered.
No, Stella was too nice, but I kept telling her, let's not do this.
Well, you had the choice of not going. If once you saw that ranch, man, you could have turned around.
Sure, I should have, bro. Like,
dumbass. Fucking idiot. You see me fucking do. I told her, I was like, you're dumb, Gabby. You literally see me doing all these true crime stories, and you're gonna fucking go to a ranch in the middle of nowhere at night. So someone you don't know.
Bro, but do you know what's even crazier though? That I had told her, or no, I had told my boyfriend, Harjinder, I said my boyfriend because people, you know, Harjinder that I told him, I'm like, damn, she wants to go pick up her friend, and like I've never met her, and I'm uncomfortable meeting new people. And she was like, he was like, oh, well, tell her that you don't want to. I'm like, well, we're already here, so, you know.
Anyway, continue with what happened next.
Anyways, so we went inside, and she comes out to my car and leans on, and I don't, like, my car's new, so I'm like, don't fucking lean on my car, like, what, you know? So,
your cooties, ew.
I straight up stared at her like, why are you leaning on my car, bro? Like, we're friends. So that was just weird to me. She just leaned on the car. My friend was sitting in the passenger, and she was leaning on her car, and she was like, all right, so this is a plan. You guys can go get the tacos. Like, is there anybody, like, anywhere close you guys can go get the tacos, and then we can come back here and eat them. And I was like, what? I'm like, no, no. I was like, we were supposed to go drive to go get tacos, and we could park somewhere like at a public place, to eat the tacos.
Smart girl.
So I was
Yes.
like, I'm not staying here at this house. So I looked at my friend, and I was like, I was just thinking about getting the tacos, and I won't say her name, bro. And my friend's like, yeah, me too. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to stay anywhere. We just wanted to go like somewhere else. And then what was going on was that this girl, her maid of honor, was also leaving. Like she was not wanting to be her maid of honor anymore. So, like, why are you looking at me like?
What? I'm trying to yawn.
Oh, you're yawning. Oh.
So time out, real quick. Cosmo DiNardo was a guy who lived in a ranch in the middle of nowhere, and these two guys were supposed to meet up with him to buy weed, which, by the way, Gabby wasn't doing that, but these two guys were going to buy weed off of Cosmo, and when they entered his ranch, the residence, Cosmo killed both of them and buried them in his fucking ranch, or his parents' ranch. He did that to another guy prior to that, too. So, anyway, that's what I thought about, and I told Gabby, I was like, run, bitch, run!
Hella scared.
Anyway,
hella scared.
so go on.
So, my friend and I, we don't even know what the hell's going on. And my friend's like, wait, you're not going to come with us? And her fiance pulled up with this big old pickup truck right next to my car.
Fucking weird.
And I was like, the hell? And
well, you didn't know I was his fiance at first. You were just like, why?
Oh, no, I did. She did tell me. She goes, oh, by the way, this is my fiance. And I was like, oh hi. But after her, like, being like, okay, this is what's going to happen, I'm like, hi, my name's Gabby.
Who the fuck are you? You're weird. Why are you being weird?
And she was like, oh my god, sorry, I totally forgot. Oh my god, hi, I'm so-and-so. And I was like, uh-huh. I'm like, okay, you're freaking weird. But all right. Cool. So she tells us, she's like, I'm going to go pick up my maid of honor because, like, she says shit, it hit the fan, and, like, I have to go pick her up. And we're going to bring her here. So that's why she wanted to stay there. And I was like, no, that's not happening.
You're like, so you're going to go pick up your maid of honor that you're mad at and bring her to your house? Why? Are you going to kill her? Like, what the fuck?
Exactly, dude. Well, we didn't pick her up. Her and her fiance went to go pick her up while my friend and I went to go pick up the tacos.
Yeah.
So the reason why we came back is because the girl was like, oh, can you get me a burrito? And I told Estella, like, nah, girl, like, if she doesn't want to come, she's not coming. We're not going to come back. Yeah. And Estella being, oh, god damn it, whatever. My best friend's name is Estella. Okay, anyways, her being her, she was like, oh, well, let's just drop it off. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna tell her that something came up, that I have to go babysit and I have to leave. And she was okay. And keep this in mind, everybody. This was prior to anything. Okay, I had already wanted to leave because I had already had a bad feeling before anything went down. So we grab the taco, we come back, and there's the maid of honor. Dude, she looked hella pissed. Bro, it looked like she was gonna fight someone. And I told Estella, I was like, if a fight breaks down, we are leaving. I'm like, we're gonna leave, and yeah, we're not looking back. So we parked, and they weren't even there yet. We had to wait for them for like 5 minutes, and they finally came. And the maid of honor went inside. My friend's friend went inside, and it was only the husband, my friend and I. But my friend and I were in our car, and the husband was like standing outside. So
the husband? I thought you said it was fiance.
Or fiance, or whatever. I'm gonna keep saying husband or fiance. Just know that I mean fiance.
Yeah, stop confusing people, dumbass.
Anyways, oh my god. Anyways. So I know this doesn't sound as weird, but trust me, it's about to go crazy. So, why do you look like that? Anyway.
Why do I look like what? Stupid? Because no one's telling you to look at me, retard. I'm fucking literally working on my stuff.
Okay, anyways.
Don't look at me.
Anyways.
Jesus.
So my friend's like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and give her tacos, and then we can leave. I'm like, all right, cool, sounds good. So she steps out, and like I'm like, oh well, I'm waiting in the car. So she's talking, and then she looks over at me. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll get out, whatever. So I get out, but I'm not like next to them. I'm just
What an
standing in the
idiot.
car.
She literally did what I say don't do. She could have gotten killed.
No,
So,
look, it's a good thing. Listen,
mhm,
it's a good thing I got
mhm,
out. Shut the hell up. Shut the
mhm,
fuck up.
mhm.
Let me explain it. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. So it's a good thing I got out because I noticed something my friend never noticed ever, and she's been friends with this girl for 3 years. Okay, so I feel like things happen for a reason. So I got out, and I left my car running because, mind you, I was leaving anyways. We were gonna leave, and the guy. So I step out, and the guy was like, "Oh," he goes, "Why don't you turn off your car?" He goes, "Your car's still on, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's still on." And he goes, "Go ahead, go turn it off." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm about to leave." And he goes, "Oh, what?" He goes, "Does I'm gonna say her name, screw it. Does Francis know? Because I don't like her." And her name's Francis. Okay, you guys. Anyway, so he's like, "Does Francis know?" And I was like, I don't know.
What does it matter if she fucking you? Who cares? You don't even know
right?
her.
I don't even know them. And
Weirdo.
my friend was like, "Oh no, I didn't tell her. That's why we were gonna tell her right now." So he calls her on the phone because she's inside with the maid of honor, and he's like, "Hey, Estella's friend is about to leave. Like she's gonna leave. Like he sounded like weird. Like
What the hell?
Yeah.
What?
And she was like, "What?" She goes, "What do you mean she's leaving?" And I was like, "What the hell? Like,
That's
I don't know
creepy.
You.
That's like some
Yeah.
weird shit.
Yeah, and I was like, "I don't know you, bro." So, she was about to come out, and I'm being very observant of where I am because I don't know these people. I've never been to this house, so I'm obviously just very vigilant, you know? So, I look down, and I see that this guy's wearing a freaking ankle bracelet, okay? An ankle bracelet, as if he's on probation for something.
Oh, I was like, what's wrong with ankle bracelets?
And I was like, damn. And I mean, even before all this, my gut kept telling me just go, don't be here. And after that, I was like, yeah, we're definitely leaving. We're not gonna stay here. So, the girl Frances comes out, and she goes, "You're gonna leave?" I'm like, "Yeah, just something came up. My brother needs me to babysit his kids, and I have to leave like right now."
Okay, so time out real quick. I know me and you talked about the mistakes that you made, okay, which is fine, but I want everyone to know, like, besides joking around, okay, if you're ever in a situation that you do not want to be in, do not make excuses. You fucking say, "I don't want to be here, I'm leaving," and you leave. There is no reason for you to lie. There's no reason for you to be like, give someone that you don't fucking know an explanation, okay? That's one thing, like, that I told my sister. I was like, no. I was like, you fucking leave. You don't owe no one no fucking explanation. Keep on going. Proceed.
Hold on, give me a second, okay?
Okay.
Sorry,
No, you're good. But it's good to let people know, like, hey, I know sometimes people are too nice, and sometimes you'll be in situations where, like, you're nervous, you want to get out of them, and you don't want to look bad towards that person, but you put yourself first and your safety first, and you say, "Fuck it, like, no, I'm not good. I don't like this. Bye." Because I know sometimes I've been like that. I not now, but I used to be like that too, where I wasn't comfortable, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I have to go home because so and so and blah blah." Now I'm just like, "Fuck you. I don't like you. I'm not comfortable. Goodbye." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
But I mean, I know there's a lot of mistakes, but I just felt very.
No, I'm not. But look, listen. It's not. I'm not mad at you or anything, and it's a mistake everybody makes. It's like you're nice. You're just a nice person, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I just want to let people know, like, So go on.
Yeah. And so, I go back in the car, and my friend follows me, and she gets in the car to grab her stuff. Okay, that's why she came back in the car. She was grabbing her stuff. Oh wait, no wait. Where I got lost now. I got ahead of myself. Before that, so Frances comes out. She's like, "Oh my God, you're gonna leave? Like, what's up?" And then I tell her that the babysitter's sick, and my nieces, and nephews, whatever. And she goes, "Oh," she goes, "Really?" And then she was like, "All right, so," and she starts talking to my friend, and she was like, "All right, so I'm gonna go grab the wine," because she wanted to have some wine, which is, I wouldn't have drank it. Nope.
Yeah, no.
I don't know you. I don't know where I'm at, you know? So, sorry, Juno's texting me. Anyways, so I was like, okay, so she told my friend that I was gonna grab the wine, and I looked over at my friend, I'm like, "Are you staying?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "I don't know why she's even gonna grab wine, like, I'm not staying." And I was like, "Does she know that though?" Like, I don't think she knows that. I think she thinks you're staying. So she comes in the car to grab her stuff, and we shut the doors, obviously, so that they don't hear us. And I look over at her, and I'm like, "So you're gonna stay?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "But I think she wants me to. I have to tell her I'm not." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Let's just go to your house and we'll eat the tacos together. It's getting kind of weird." And she goes, "Why?" I'm like, do you not know? Like, her fiance has an ankle bracelet on." And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "Bro." I was like, "Come on." I was like, "You didn't know that?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "I didn't even see that." She goes, "You're so vigilant." I'm like, "Yes, I'm so vigilant, bro. I don't know these people." You know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, "He has an ankle bracelet on, bro. Like, and she's being really weird. So we should just go." I'm like, "Don't stay." And she goes, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go say bye," because the girl's fiance went inside. So she was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go say bye to Will, that's his name. I'm gonna go say bye to Will." And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Let's just leave. Like, just say bye to her and then let's go." She's outside. And she's like, "No, I'm gonna say bye to Will." I'm like, "Oh my God, bro." After even finding out that he has an ankle bracelet on, you wanna go inside and say bye to him? Like, come on. So she goes, and I'm waiting there, and immediately I start texting my boyfriend. And I'm like, "Hey, this is what's going on." I sent him my location, and I was like, the thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get out outside of the gate, so that just in case anything happens, she can run to my car and we can dip, you know?
Oh, is this when you called me?
No. I called you when I went to Target.
Oh.
So this was way before. So I was texting him, and he called me. He goes, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm like in the outskirts of Atwater." I'm like, "I have no idea." Whatever. Okay, anyway. I was like, "I have no idea, like, where I'm at, you know?" But I sent you my location. And he goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, "All right." He goes, "Are you able to get out?" I'm like, "No, their gate needs a code, and I don't know it."
Oh my
And
God.
And
You're trapped.
Literally, I was panicking, like, my heart was racing, bro, because this girl was, like, weird,
And then you're trapped in a ranch, and she didn't even tell you, like, "Hey, there's a code to get out."
How old am I? I'm 22. But
Someone asked that? Oh.
Yeah, Harvest Moon.
Oh, I got it late.
But yeah, so I told my boyfriend, like, "Hey, this is what's happening." And he was on patrol that night, and he told me, like, if anything were to happen, like, he can come here. He can have sheriff come here. And I was like, "All right, cool." But like I said, I didn't know the code, and I couldn't get out if I really needed to. So
right, just ram into the shit, like,
no, that's what
your gate.
said. He's like,
Fuck your gate.
He literally told me, he goes, "If you really need to," he goes, "ram into the gate and leave." He goes, "Just do it." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So, I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, at this point, I was panicking. It was really scary. And my friend wasn't coming out. And I was like, "What the hell?" So I was gonna text her, like,
she did.
"Hey, I was gonna text her, like, "Hey, what's the code so I can wait for you outside so you can come to my car," you know? But as I'm texting her, I look down on my center console, and there's her phone. Her phone's in my fucking car.
It's like a straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah, bro. And my heart started racing more. And I'm like, damn it, bro.
Oh my god, that is such a horror movie.
In the back of my head, I was like, if she starts to confront Frances about her, me singing, because I know her, she's stupid, bro. She's like that. Well, she's not stupid, but like, you know. Anyway, I didn't say that.
She doesn't watch my channel.
Anyway, if I know that she would end up confronting Frances about her fiance having an ankle bracelet, and who other than me noticing it and not her, right? So, I was freaking out, and I'm like, God damn it, like, how am I gonna get out of here? Like, I could have waited for her out there. Why did I come in here? You know, I was like really retracing my steps, and I was like regretting doing every little thing that I was doing. And I was like, no, this is great. Why would I do this? You know, I don't know these people. She comes out, but the thing is, I'm on my phone texting my boyfriend the whole time, and like, I see in the corner of my eye that my friend comes out, but then somebody knocks on my window hard, like hella hard, and I was like, who the fuck? Like, who do you think you are knocking on my brand new car like this? You know, like, don't break my window, bro. So I put the window down, and it's Frances, and she straight up goes, tell me the real reason you're leaving. Like hella like.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She tried to confront you, like, why the fuck are you leaving?
Hella confrontational, almost like she was gonna fight me or something. She's like, tell me the real reason why you're leaving. And I was like, what the hell? And I look at her, and she goes, it's because my fiance has an ankle bracelet, huh? It is. I know it is. And I was like, God damn, bro. And I couldn't even get a word out because she didn't just tell us. And she goes, bro, she was like, I promise. She was like, I promise. I've been with him for 6 years. He's not dangerous, and it's okay. Like, I get it. I get how this looks. And I just stare at her, and I'm like, I was like, dude. I was like, do you think? I'm like, what? What the hell do you think? Bro, so I told her just to not get her even more mad because I don't know this girl. I was like, no, like, no, it's not that, you know, because she was already livid. Like, I thought she was gonna punch me or something.
Dude, the fact that you're in your car, you can't get out, she confronts you, like, that's scary.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like, what the?
And I was like, no. I was like, no, bro. Like, it's not about that. Like, I have to leave, like, right now. Like, I have to go. It's an emergency. And she goes, no, it's not. She goes, you texted your brother? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, really? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, my brother literally called me while you guys were in there, and I have to go. I have to go right now. And she goes, all right then. And then she looks at my friend, and she goes, so it was so weird. It was like a light switch. Like, she switched hella fast from being angry to looking at my friend and be like, so you're gonna leave? It was so weird. Like,
wow.
Scary. You know, she was like, so you're leaving? And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this girl, you know?
Yeah.
And my friend was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. And then Frances was like, she goes, I was hoping to have a girls' night, and she just stared at the floor, and like, it was silence.
Weird.
Dude, it was so quiet, I could hear my heart beating in my ears, dude. Like, I was nervous. And
you're like, is a chainsaw massacre gonna come out of nowhere right now?
Bro, for reals. And I just stared at her and I stared at Estella, and I was like, bro, I told my friend, I was like, we gotta go, like, we should go, you know? And my friend was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. And Frances was like, so you're leaving? Really? You're gonna leave? Ah! See? Hasta atrás del page.
She's talking to my dad, probably.
It's because he's worried about Oreo.
Oh.
It's because I had to move her from my room to the living room because my room is too hot right now and she can, like, die.
Yeah.
So, anyway, sorry you guys got that job. But what did you ask me before that? Did you ask me something?
No.
Okay. But she was, like, trying to guilt trip my friend into staying. Because she knew she's not going to get through to me.
All right, get to the point, bitch.
Well, anyways, oh wait, no, that's when my friend said, let me go say goodbye to Will. That's when she said that. Not. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, wait, I said it wrong.
I could have said this story way better than you.
Shut up.
You're already fucking up.
Shut up. I was there. You weren't. So that's when she actually went inside to say bye, and that's when I was like, hey, we gotta go, you know. And so she comes back with the clicker thing to open the gate, and she gets in my car, and she goes, I'm gonna open the gate for you, okay? That's why I'm talking about my friend. She said it's fine. And so we drove down the road, the dirt road, to the gate, and I was like, dude, I'm like, I don't want you to stay here. Are you what? I just saw you shake your M&Ms, bro, in the camera. Why are you looking like that? Anyways.
I'm chilling.
My friend, I kept telling my friend, like, hey, don't stay. I have a really bad feeling. Because, like, they're both being really weird. And they're both really wanting us to stay. And she goes, yeah, I noticed that, like, they're really wanting us to stay. And I'm like, yeah, no. This is weird. Let's go. I'm like, just leave the clicker on the box. Because there's a little box there to put the pin outside of the gate. I'm like, just leave it on there. We can go and we can tell her that we left. Like, you don't have to stay here. And she was like, I don't know. She goes, I just feel bad. I'm like, don't feel bad, bro. She's being weird. She already gave you problems before all of this. I'm like, let's go. I have a bad feeling. And literally, it was like that gut feeling, you know, that weird gut feeling you get and your stomach's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I had that. So, so she ends up staying like an idiot. And I'm like, why would you stay, bro? And she goes, okay, I'm gonna leave her purse in your car just so that like they don't take me home. Sorry, they don't take me home, and like you can come back and pick me up.
Which makes no sense. Which makes zero sense.
Exactly. Because I told her, like, I'll just wait outside of the gate, and like if something happens, we'll drive off. You know?
Yeah.
But she told me not to wait outside of the gate. She's like, it's scary out here. I'm like, it's scary in there. Like, what are you talking about?
I'd rather be out here than in there.
Yeah, I'd much rather be out here than in there. Crackheads are safer than them, you know? Like, goddamn.
Crackheads leave you alone.
Right? Bro, my tacos were cold at this point. I was upset.
You were like, goddamn, my motherfucking tacos. Just want to eat my fucking tacos in peace, like all comfortable and shit. My appetite's gone.
Literally, it was. I was like, I can't even eat, bro. So I went to Target and I was shaking. Like my heart was racing. I was shaking, and immediately I was like, I need to call Ruby. Like I need to tell her what's happening, just in case something happens to me, because she'll know what's happening if like anything were to happen, you know. That was very repetitive. I said happening like 10,000 times.
You're not a very good storyteller, bro.
At least I don't sound like a robot, okay? All right.
I'm kidding. I kid.
Anyway, so I call her and like I'm just telling her what's happening, and she's like, "Oh, it reminds me of who?
Cosmo DiNardo.
Cosmo DiNardo," and she starts telling me about this story. And I'm like, dude, that makes me not want to go back. Like it's already.
And I told her, I go, look, Gabby, I'm like, do not go back. Fuck your friend. She can fucking find her own ride. And she's like, she has her purse in here. I was like, well, then drop off her fucking purse, but go home. Do not go back to that house. And what does she do? So
I texted her. Shut the hell up. I texted her. As you were telling me that, I texted her. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna pick you up. Just I can drop off your purse in the morning. You know, like I'll go home. And that's when she said, she goes, I have my work keys in there. I'm like, I'll drop off your purse in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to pick you up. I don't want to go back there. She goes, but I don't. She was like, I don't want them to drive me home. I'm like, bro, then why did you stay? Like, I should have texted him, like, why did you stay then if you didn't want them driving you back home? I'm like, what the hell, man? So.
You're like, you want to die? You want to get murdered? You do that on your own. This ain't a twosome.
Right? So I had to wait 30 minutes, okay? I told her 30 minutes or I'm calling my boyfriend.
Literally, I was so funny because I was like, Gabby, I was like, you're smarter than this. I'm like, you listen to my true crime fucking stories. I'm like, why would you put yourself in a situation like this? I'm like, you're gonna die if you go back. I'm like, it's a known fact.
She was literally not helping either. You were not helping.
I wasn't. I was trying to, you know why I wasn't helping? Because I was upset with you. And because I was like, you're gonna die because you're dumb. And you put yourself in a situation like this. I'm like, you need to get the fuck out. And like,
And I kept telling her that I wasn't gonna pick her up, and she was like, "Well, you have to." I'm like, "No, bro. Like, you're on your own, man. Like, I'm trying to go home at this point."
Yeah.
And I mean, I felt bad, but like, I was literally at this point, I was thinking that I was gonna die. Like, I was gonna see these people out in front of the gate with a gun, and they shoot me in my back. You know. So, oh, my sister left. Okay, well, anyway. So, as I'm driving over there, she tells me, she was like, my sister, Ruby, she was like, if you see them, and you see that she's standing out there with both of them, in front of the gate,
Okay.
yeah. Driving.
Hold on, guys. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Here. What? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, go on.
So, as I'm driving over there, I'm like literally almost crying. I'm so scared, and I'm like trying to text my
Whoa. Time out. You, okay. I wasn't like being mean to you either. So I don't want anybody to think like I was scaring her and I was yelling at her. I was actually being like, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, and then she was like, if what was I saying?
If Estella goes out by herself, then pick her up. But if the guy is out there, just leave her.
Yeah, she said keep driving. Ruby was like, just keep driving, and I'm like, actually, like I'm down to do that. I ain't trying to die, you know. So I go out there and I text her too. I'm like, hey, be out at the gate with your flashlight before I get there. So she goes, okay. I'm like 2 seconds away. I'm like, you better be in front of that gate. I go to that damn gate, she's not there, and it's pitch black, like all around me. It's pitch black. I'm like, this is great. I'm like, this is amazing, great. And then Ruby's like, lock your doors. I'm like, no, bro, no. And so I'm sitting there thinking that I'm gonna die. Like I was literally thinking that these people were gonna come up to my car with a gun and shoot me or something. I don't know. And what are you doing? Oh, that was just.
That's the baby's hand. I'm trying to make him laugh.
So I want to these little chubby fingers.
Oh, I forgot you can see me. You're actually watching me breastfeed the baby.
And then watching the live at the same time.
That's so funny.
But I was so scared. It felt like the longest 5 minutes of my life, and then I drove away because she wasn't coming.
Yeah, I told you to drive away because you were like, she's not there. I'm like, I thought you told her like to be outside, and she's like, she's not there. I'm like, then just drive away. Like, don't wait for her.
Yeah, so I drove away, and I drove almost like half a mile. That's how long it took her to get there. And I was like, something happened to her. And like, something definitely happened to her because she's taking way too long to reply to me. Remember how I was telling you that I texted her and she wasn't texting me back at all?
Yeah.
And I even asked her, like, hey, are you okay? And like, she wasn't texting me back at all. Yeah. And I'm like, damn it. I'm like, something happened to her for sure. Because, I mean, it doesn't sound like scary. It probably sounds like I'm being really dramatic, but I'm letting you guys know I'm not like this. Like, I'm not, when I meet new people, even if it's at their house, I'm never like this, ever. And
I think it's just the way that girl was like, tell me why you're leaving, and like you were trapped in that place. Like, dude, anybody would be scared. Anybody would be like, what the fuck?
And the guy especially scared the crap out of me. Not the ankle bracelet, but
well,
you know, he was like, turn off your car.
That shit, like, you know? That's not okay. Like, dude, I don't know how you didn't say like, I want to fucking leave, because I would have been like, open this fucking gate, I'm gonna leave, like, right now. Stop fucking talking to me, bitch. I don't know you, and you're fucking weird. Like, let me go.
And I should have. And I'm over here telling Estella to stop being nice, and here I am being nice.
Yeah, you put your life first before anybody, you know?
Right.
You okay?
So, I mean, lesson learned. But she finally texts me while I'm half a mile out. She's like, hey, I'm almost at the gate. Where are you? And I'm like, bro, it doesn't take you that long to walk there. So I told her, I'm like, I'm making a U-turn because I had to leave because you weren't coming, and I was going to stay there. So I make the U-turn, come back, and I'm like thinking I'm going to see them outside. And so she calls me. And she goes, hey, I'm at the gate. She goes, where are you? And I was like, I'm almost there. I'm like, I had to make a U-turn. And she was like, all right. I'm like, but, I'm like, are you alone? I'm like, is anybody with you? And she goes, oh, I'm just saying bye to Francis. I'm like, but are you alone? Like, are you by yourself at the gate? And she was like, oh yeah. She goes, she stayed back. She wanted to come, but she stayed back. I'm like, are you sure she stayed back? Because I ain't trying to, like, pick you up if she's there. And she was like, no, like, it's just me. So I drive up and it's just her. And I asked her, like, what the hell? Why did you stay? Like, what went down? You know, what happened?
Get the fuck out now.
She basically told her friend. She basically told her friend that.
I always tell people, like, you're gonna hear the kids, and you're gonna hear Mr. Q, like, he don't play. So like Anthony was in here and he was crying, and I was like giving him the eye, like, don't do it. I'm like, you know, when I'm live, like, you're not supposed to fucking come in here. And Aunt literally came in, he's like, get the fuck out. I was like, I told you, bro. I told you. Oh, Harvest, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that. Oh, look at a little pair. And Naomi's like, bye, Anthony. Sorry, night, crafty family. Good night, Harvest. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for the super sticker. So at the end of the day, Gabby survived.
At the end of the day, I survived, and long story short, which was already long anyways, my friend is no longer going to be friends with her at all. She let her know that we were very scared. And she also let her know that my boyfriend is a cop, and I sent him my location, and he knows where she lives.
Man, so the girls probably, Francis was probably like, damn, we can't kill this one.
Well, honest, but she was telling me, my friend was telling me that Francis was crying. She was crying and basically saying, why do you make it seem like we're dangerous people? Like, we're not dangerous people.
Well, first of all, bitch, why are you coming out to my friend's car and being like, why are you leaving? Tell me the truth. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, I don't know you, you know? I was like, why are you talking to me like that? What the hell?
What the hell?
I'm glad that it didn't get, like, it wasn't worse, you know? Because it could have been a lot worse and...
Yeah, but also, like, you need to put your foot down with your friend and be like, don't ever put me in a situation like this ever again.
I know, I let her know. Like, remember how you were like, how I was like, okay, I'll let you go. And you're like, all right. Dude, I straight up told her, I was like, look, I was like, this isn't the first time we're in a situation, not like this, but like life endangering type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is why I don't hang out with you. I'm like, because stupid shit like this. I'm like, tonight was the last straw. Like, tonight, it really scared me, and I even told you, like...
Mimi, don't baby tired.
I was like, I even told you that it was, like, I felt uncomfortable. And I kept telling you, like, I feel really uncomfortable going back. I feel really uncomfortable even being here. And she just didn't care, and she goes, no, pick me up. And I got so mad at her for that.
Okay. Light off, okay? There you go. No.
Classy Jackie said, dude, I got another whole section done while listening. Sorry, bro, I talk a lot, man.
What do you mean, sorry, bro? She means like she was so invested in listening that she got another section of her diamond painting done.
Okay, I'm not sorry then.
She's like, never mind. I take that sorry back. Good job.
No, but like I let her know, like, we can't be doing this. We can't be. I was like, I'm like, now you know, I'm not gonna meet anybody that I don't know with you, because I told her, like, you didn't even realize that this man was wearing an ankle bracelet the whole time, the whole 3 years that you have been friends with Francis. Like,
I wonder what he did.
Huh?
I wonder what he did.
Well, so my friend was trying to ask her, she was like, hey, so what did he do? You have to tell me. And she was like, well, it was something involving a girl.
Oh,
damn.
Like,
really? I'm like, that's it? I'm like, all right. But then she said that it's something that's been happening, that happened.
Oh my God. Was he like fucking a predator or something? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, but she said it happened ever since, or I don't know if he had his ankle bracelet on since he was 17, but now he's 30 years old. So it was something big because now he's on probation because of it.
Yeah.
And once I let Harjinder know about this, he was like, "What the hell?" Like,
you should have him look him up.
Right? I should. And
nah, don't do that.
And Harjinder was like, "Who?" Well, actually, he does do that though, just to know who's like where.
I don't think they're not supposed to do that though. I think it's like unless they're arresting someone or they can't just be doing background checks. I don't know.
No, there are records. So like, if you go into the Livingston PD,
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There are records, you can see them, but that's for only our town. Like all the towns have that, so you can definitely see who is doing what. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but yeah, let her know. Like, we can't be doing this. Like, if you want me to meet someone new, it has to be public, and it cannot be at somebody's house. Did you put down those and yeah, that was the story of how I could have gotten murdered that day and put in the basement by some hillbilly people. Dude, I thought this girl was Portuguese. Like, literally, she was Portuguese to me. But nope. Nope.
What was she? She was... Come over here, baby. It's okay. Stop. Stop crying.
She has the brown hair and everything, but, like, I'm pretty sure she was, like, a white person who dyed her hair brown, you know? But, literally, I literally thought she was Portuguese.
You want your
because
one?
she was so Portuguese to me.
You want your one? Go. Oh my gosh, why do you do that? Here. Don't you throw my M&Ms on the floor. Sophia said I almost got kidnapped by a child predator. What the hell?
Oh, God. What?
I should start, I want to do a live where I get people to get on. It'd have to be on StreamYard and talk about their, like, experiences. I think I'm going to do that next Friday. What do you guys think about me doing that next Friday? Like, if you want to share a story that, like, like what happened to Safira, or I know Crystal has some stories too. Let me know, and I will do like a live with guests, and I'll line up everybody and shit. That'd be interesting. What, baby? You want to go outside? Okay, let me take you outside, okay? Michael's like, I want out of here.
Bruh.
All right. So, good job. What? Okay, I'll leave the door open. What? What do you want from me? I have the door open. You wanted to go out? I'll leave the door open. It's fine. I don't know what this baby wants from me.
He probably wants to go to bed.
Okay, Ruby, Gabby, I gotta go. Mac and cheese finally ready. And it's almost midnight. That's what happens when you forget to preheat. Aw, love you too, Sandra. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Sophia
Good
Mom
night,
said,
guys.
yeah, I was on a bike and a guy came up to me and asked if I knew a place. He then asked me to go with him. I was 13 and I said no. The hell? That's fucking crazy. Dude, I'll share. He wants to feed me French fries. Aww. Well, hooray for Gabby not being murdered on a dark ranch in the middle of nowhere. She almost got killed. Yeah, oh, no, baby. Oh, baby. Stop crying. Shut up. Okay, so, if you want to share your story, please, Instagram me, okay, because that's a lot easier for me. What? You want one? Now you want one? Here. Then. What, you want to go play with brother and then go play with your brother? I don't know what you want from me. That's Luna. She's scratching my damn bed.
Alright, then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you go, and I just wanted to tell your viewers a story about when I almost died. That was a time on how I almost died. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. No, I'm just- oh, just kidding.
You should do a YouTube channel. That'd be great.
Doing what?
I don't know, talking about your boring ass stories.
Yeah, I'm pretty boring,
I'm
man.
just kidding.
I like for this one time, I'd have to like actually know how to story tell.
Yeah.
You
know,
Well, anyways.
Alright, love you. Bye,
Bye,
Gabona.
guys. Peace out.
My sister's so dumb. I only say that because I know she's hearing me right now. She has me on her TV. See, I've also been indirectly struck by lightning too. What the hell? I'll share the story of the pervert in the VW bug when I was a kid. Alright, like I said, send me a message on Instagram. We'll talk about it. And I'll do it on StreamYard so that, you know, that would be fun. That'd be so much fun because then we get to see the faces behind the names. And people get to meet you, you know? Come over here. It's okay. What? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? Let's see, though you just called Gabby gerbil nuts. Though you just... gerbil nuts. How did you hear that? You said outside Ruby. Did he think you were letting him go outside the house? Oh! Oh, you want to go bye-bye? Say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. That's not yours. That's what that is. Give me this shit. No.
Come on.
What?
Let's go.
What's wrong? You want to go bye-bye? Bye-bye?
Wait, Baba.
She's talking, baby.
Bye-bye?
Because
Jen, you're such an asshole, Ruby. Luckily, I wasn't seriously injured. True crime story. Viewers, true crime stories. Exactly. It could be about ghosts. It could be about true crime. It could be about anything. And we can do that next Friday. It'll be fun. It'll be like a whole 2-3 hours of this. Oh, you see Daddy making silly faces? So you can say hi. Say hi. Go. Go with Daddy. Go with Daddy. I know. He's tired. He's tired. Alright, guys. I'm going to let you guys go because I need to put this baby to sleep. And it is 8:58 and I said I was going to get off at 9 because I'm going to watch this movie with my husband after I put this baby to sleep. But I hope you guys enjoy the stories. Please let me know which one you like the most. And it was fun having Gabby as a guest for quite some time. Nana says, Ruby, could I tell you about my son-in-law being murdered? Oh my gosh. I mean, if you're okay with that, yeah, you can. Do you want to talk about it like just me, or do you want to get on my Friday Night Live? I mean, I don't know. But whatever, you know, I'm here for you. Let's see. Good night, Ruby and everyone. Good night, Naomi. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Ruby and Gabby. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Thank you, Naomi. Love you, girl. Love my girl. Remember, guys, Naomi has a... stop crying, damn it, shit. Naomi has a... Stop crying. A YouTube channel now. This baby is way too tired. Oh, stop. Stop crying. Stop crying. And now you're laughing? Stop crying. Stop crying. Yeah. Stop crying. Why are you crying? Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop crying. Love the crazy ass ex-wife. Yeah, that one's crazy. Have a good night, Ruby Q and everyone. Good night, Jenny. Good night, Crystal. Message me on Instagram if you want your story told. If you want to get on my live on Friday night. All right, love y'all. I'll see you guys next week. I got some videos coming out, so make sure you watch out for that. Like and subscribe. Share my channel. Let people know about my channel, please. Love y'all. Bye.